point -11. QNH1003. Nozig. Acknowledge information X-ray on first contact. Oslo Gardermoen information X-ray. Tom 1450 Zulu. Expect ILS or RNP approach. Runway 01 left and 01 right in use. Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact Polaris Control 118.875. Met report. Wind 010 degrees 11 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 1, dew point -11. QNH1003. Nozig. Acknowledge information X-ray on first contact. Oslo Gardermoen information X-ray. Tom 1450 Zulu. Expect ILS or RNP approach. Runway 01 left and 01 right in use. Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact Polaris Control 118.875. Met report. Wind 010 degrees 11 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 1, dew point -11. QNH1003. Nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. The mic wasn't properly connected. Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry for that. Yeah. So, then I can begin from the start. We are going to fly today from Oslo to Bergen and back to Oslo. It's going to be a Norwegian 620, call sign Nordic 620. You can follow the plane flight rate 24 by searching Sierra Echo Romeo Papa Delta. We have now programmed our FMS. We have got the weather at Gardermoen, and that is now wind 0 at 11, 1 degree, and conditions 1003. That is basically it. Okay, so you can set the conditions 1003. And 1003. Taki. Hope it's going to be a nice flight. Should be good weather. Okay, so the fuel have finished, the baggage have finished, so we can turn on seatbelts and we can request clearance. So we just have Polaris Control and Flesland Tower online today. As of now, Oslo Operation was online, but they have disconnected. Okay, so it's going to be 118875. We are at stat 22, I think. Just going to double check at the visual docking guidance system here. 22, yes. Polaris Control, go ahead to middag, Nordic 60 at stand 22 with information X-ray requesting IFR clearance to Bergen. Or Flesland.
Deck 60 at lap 5 alpha 7000 feet, squawk 6054.
6054. Nordic 620 is cleared to Flesland via the Atlas 5 Alpha 7000 feet and squawk 6054.
Oslo 17 is at 12,000 feet.
I think I read it back.
620, we're back, correct.
Okay, thank you. So, Atlap
Polaris Control Lima Echo 36 Juliet, ready for taxi to the active.
7000 and it's going to be 6054. 6054.
Lima Echo 36 Juliet, taxi via Kilo November, holding point 0 over left.
Taxi via Kilo November, holding point 01 left.
Top 3 Papa descent 5,000 feet, QNH
So the
1003.
flight recorder.
QNH 1003 descending 5,000 feet.
And we can
Devon 7417 full, that is identified,
performance.
climb at level 340, report your passing altitude.
I hope PMDG is giving out the tablet very
Climb
soon.
at level 340 and passing
I
3,500,
hope.
residence Scandinavian 7417.
Okay, I think we can
Devon 7417, version.
leave the frequency for now. Okay, so take off. So we are going to take off from Economic Golf Mike. It's going to be 01 left. We are going to use Alpha 2. The winds was 010 at 11. Temperature of 1 degree. QNH was 1003. We're going to check for the passengers if they are finished with boarding. Yes, they are. Then we can take this refuel weight. So 64.6 tons on the takeoff weight. And a center of gravity of 17.7. Okay, so I think we can use an 22 KD rate. Yes. Okay, so we can execute this. We're going here 22k with a temperature of 50 degrees. 50 degrees, and we are going to use climb 1. Okay, for takeoff, we're going to use flaps 5, and the squeeze speeds are 138, 138, and 147. There we go. And 147. No. Yes, 147. That was too far. 147. There you go. So we are going to depart in. Want to reset the weather. That was the wrong one. Okay, so in around 10 minutes. So I think we can begin the departure briefing. So, we are going to just pull up some charts. I'm sorry for that little thing with the screen there. And why is everything like this? Why? Just going to fix the screen. I'm sorry for that. I don't know why it is like that. Okay. So yes, so we are going to fly from Oslo to Bergen. The weather at Oslo, have we discussed, it was a wind of 010 at 11 knots, 1 degree, and QNH was 1003. We can check the weather for Flesland. That is we have a wind of 020 at 5, visibility 10 kilometers or more, few clouds at 2,500, scattered at 3,500, 2 degrees -4 and Kuners is 1010, no sig, and remark wind at 1020 feet at 340 at 10 knots. So for our taxi, we are expected to just push straight back and taxi by Golf and November to open Alpha 201 left. And it's going to take off 0 left, and the course is as 012, 012 and 012. Yes, for any emergencies, if you need to reject, we are going to reject for every abnormal things under 8 knots. Above 8 knots, we are going to reject for engine failures, fires, windshield warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call reject takeoff, I got to close the thrust to take out the speed brake manually and apply maximum reverse. When I if we are able, we are going to vacate the runway. If not, we are going to set the park brake on the runway and take the necessary checklists. If any warnings occur after V1, we are just going to continue to take off, raising a positive rate and no further actions under 400 feet. Above or after that, then we are going to take the abnormal checklist, normal checklist, and decide what we are going to do. So we are then going to depart from the Atlas 5 Alpha departure. It's a very simple departure. It's also nose abatement departure procedure number 2, and initially 7,000 feet as that we got from the air traffic controller. So for the so for the automatics, we are going to have, it's going to be left to take off with my side of master. We are going to use LNAV and VNAV for our departure, and yes. So for any threats, it's generally no threats, clear weather, terrain at a little bit outside of our Gardermoen, so we're not going to collide with that. And it's I think it's not much traffic at this time. So any questions? Good. Then the departure briefing is complete. So yes. So then we can double check the routing from Oslo. This is Atlas 5 Alpha, then it's AGQ and PSU. Then we can execute it. Enable cruise altitude. And we can take terrain and traffic. Yes. So then I think we can take the pre-flight checklist. So pincer covers are removed, oxygen. Tested 100%, night transfer and display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat are off, air conditioner pressure packs off, and all bleeds are on. Flight is red tracking 192, condition is 1003, and we are reading 690 feet. Parker brake are set. Engine start switches at cutoff, or correction, engine start levers at cutoff. Red radiator free at 0, and takeoff taxi briefing are complete. So pre-flight check is below the line. Fuel, we have 4 tons, and all the wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake, RTO, CDU pre-flight takeoffs are completed. Takeoff speeds, V1 138, rotate 138, and V2 147. MCP V2147, heading is 12 and 7000 feet are set. Pre-flight checklist are complete. And it's lagging. I think it's the fuel pumps. Okay, so the squawk is set, and yes, we need to wait for the APU to just turn on. And we can brief our passengers too. Mine damer og herrer, velkommen ombord Norwegian rute 620 fra Oslo Gardermoen til Bergen Flesland. Flytid vår i dag er forventet å bli rundt 40 minutter. Vi er veldig så glad for at dere tar på sikkerhetsbeltet og følger med på den veldig viktige safety-briefingen som kommer fra cabin crew veldig snart. Det været nå for Bergen ser veldig bra ut. Det er litt vind fra nord, det er 2 grader og litt skyer rundt omkring. Vi forventer en veldig smooth reise bort til Bergen og håper at dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Norwegian flight 620 from Oslo Gardermoen to Bergen Flesland. Our flight today is expected to be around 40 minutes. We are very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take a seatbelt, and follow the very important safety briefing that's come from the cabin crew pretty soon. The weather now at Flesland is pretty good. It's a little bit wind from the north and a few clouds around and 2 degrees. We are expecting a very smooth ride today, so hope you're enjoying this flight with Norwegian. Okay, I think that was good enough. I'm not so good at making PAs. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so APU are on. We can turn on the yaw damper. And yes, I think we are ready for pushback. So I think we can then call for it.
Flight 17, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1003, speed 220 knots or less.
220 knots or less, descend 5,000 feet.
Flight 17, QNH 1003.
QNH 1003.
Nordic 620 is ready for push and start. No, that was good. Oh.
7 Kilo Echo clearance Amsterdam Vipa 1 Alpha, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 5304.
Close door.
Clear to Amsterdam, Vipa 1 Alpha departure, initial climb is 7,000 feet and the squawk is 5304, KLM 9 Kilo Echo.
KLM 9 Kilo Echo, correct.
Nordic 620 ready for push and start.
Nordic 620, QNH 1003, push and start approved.
QNH 1003 to push and start approved, Nordic 620. Okay, so QNH
1003,
and we
bring 7199 confirm facing west or east.
100
possibly facing
meters
west.
should be okay.
199, no worries. Take left turn on Lima Blue, Sierra holding point 01 right.
And we can take the
Definitely Lima Blue, Sierra holding point 1 right,
316.2.
799.
First control, lufttrafik 352, request for airport clearance to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 3252, still no flight plan from you. Try to connect and reconnect and refile. Will do.
So, yes, then we should take the before start checklist. So, flight to
517
door
speed,
are
200 knots.
closed. Doors and windows are
Speed
closed.
200
And the
knots,
connection
half
light
17.
on and transponder altitude off. Before start checklist are complete. Then we can request push and start.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. responsible good news Norwegian 251, request IFR clearance to Bergen with East train.
Seven 251 clearance to Bergen, VPA correction at Lap 5 Alpha, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 1211.
Audio.
Departure at light 5 Alpha, initial climb fast, 1 feet, squawk
Get
1211.
yes.
Seven 251, be back correct. Break, slot 3 Papa, welcome to Oslo, taxi Juliet, Sierra, Lima, Orange, stand 45.
Okay, then we can start engine number 2.
Stand for 5 via Juliet, Sierra, Lima, Orange, followed
Yes,
3 Papa.
Or
Correct.
KLM. And why is this
11459, runway 01 right, line up and wait.
01 right, line of weight, Canadian 459.
Lufthansa 3250, front line should be filed right now, so I will like to reverse my pocket.
25 and fuel.
Lufthansa 3252, thank you,
Right.
cleared VPA 6 Bravo, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 5015.
We are the VPA 6 Alpha departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 5015, Lufthansa 3252.
Lufthansa 3252, confirm VPA 6 Bravo departure.
VPA 6 Bravo departure,
And-
Lufthansa 3252.
Lufthansa 3252, read back correct.
Polaris eyes there.
Engine number 2 is stable. Starting engine number 1.
319er QNH 1003, push and start approve.
Unit 1003, stand with resident, right eyes there.
Steering pin is pulled.
Say again the last
Slip
part, I
raise
didn't catch
vents on
that.
your right. Have a good flight.
Which way would you like me to face?
19er facing, you're pushing straight.
Right eyes there.
25 and fuel.
45901 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 01011 knots.
01 right, clear takeoff, Canadian 459.
Fly 17, no speed restrictions, free speed, cleared ILS, runway 01 right, report established.
Cleared 01 right, I will report established.
7865, speed 180 until 6 miles, continue approach 01 right, at surface wind 01011 knots.
And engine number 1 is stable. Turn on the generators. Off with the APU. With the packs. Get the heat on. So then we can take the flight control check. That was the wrong button. There. Okay, so ailerons.
Copenhagen 459
Checked.
Polaris
Elevators.
identified, climb flight level
Checked and
330,
rudder.
report to passing altitude.
Checked.
Flight
Flight control tests are complete.
1900, Canadian 459.
Wing 7199 and line up and wait 01 right.
And wait 01 right, moving 7199.
Heaven 865, 1 departure ahead.
Yes, then we can take before taxi checklist. Generators. On.
Fly 17,
P2
confirm
heat
cleared
on.
ILS, runway 01
Anti-ice
right.
off. Air condition pressure. Packs are on. and oscillation
Confirmed
control.
ILS 01 right.
Engine start switches at continuous. Recall. Checked. Engine start levers are detent. Flight close the jet. Ground equipment are
Lufthansa
clear.
3252,
and then we
QNH
off.
1002, push
Before
and
taxi
start approach.
checklist are complete.
Guineas 1002,
flaps 5.
Lufthansa 3252.
Wing 7199 and 01 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 01010 knots.
There's one right, clear for takeoff for wind 7199.
And our
Heaven
for
865, aircraft in front is
1746.
rolling, expect late landing period.
KLM 9 Kilo Echo, next start push.
Nara Kilo Echo QNH 1002, push and start approach.
Okay, so we can request taxi.
Station to information Yankee at Gardermoen, QNH 1002.
Nordic 620 requesting taxi.
620 Golf November, holding point 01 left, Alpha 3 available.
Golf November, hold point 0 left, Nordic 620. Okay,
Even 459,
not
right
to use
turn
Alpha
direct
3.
hooks but no speed restriction.
Right turn direct, that's left and free speech coming.
Okay. So we can turn
Even
on taxi
8650 on
lights.
the right, clear to land.
Brakes released.
Ring 7199 and Pudare is identified. Climb level 350, report of passing altitude.
Climb level 350 and passing 2200 feet over wind 199.
Ring 7199 and thank you. Right turn direct to Arthur, no speed restriction.
Right after no speed restriction over wind 199.
Six 1170, thank you. Clearance to Reykjavik, Atlapnanya Bravo, climb 7,000 feet, walk 2715.
High fly 17, runways inside.
Six 1170, confirm its altitude 7,000 feet on QNH 1002. Six 1170, correct. Fly 17, continue approach 01 right, number 2, the surface in 01010 knots.
Continue to 01 right.
Heaven 77 kilo, QNH 1002, push start approach. Echo 36, Juliet Unicom 122, decimal light, god ettermiddag. Echo 36, Juliet Unicom 122, decimal light, god ettermiddag. Take 1170, QNH 1002, push and start approved. Fly 1701 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 01 right, high flight 17.
7865, taxi stand 44 straight ahead. Actually, disregarded, occupied. Let's do second right, Sierra, Whiskey, Zulu, stand 40.
Sierra Whiskey Zulu, stand 40.
Hi there.
It's a 319er taxi. Actually, hold position. There's going to be an aircraft in front pulling ahead.
Okay, so we are in Sunet Alpha 2.
The 319er once clear of the Scandinavian Airbus A320 Neo pulling in front of you at Zulu, right to left. Taxi Zulu, Whiskey, Sierra, holding point 01 right. When I confirm, you're going to be taxiing behind once the Scandinavian A320 passes in front of you.
We'll taxi behind the Scandinavian navigation. The ice.
6620 runway 01 left, clear for takeoff, surface wind 01010 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 01 left to Nordic 60. Okay, we are clear for takeoff. Then we can exit the bus cabin crew, turn on the lights.
M9 Kilo Echo, taxi Golf November, holding point 01 left.
Half flight 17, clear runway 01 right.
High flight 17, you should, when there is a station speaking, you should be waiting until it's your turn. You do not interrupt when other station is doing a readback or calling in first before you. Welcome to Oslo. Stand number is going to be 51 via Tango and Lima Orange.
Stand number 51 via Tango, Lima and Orange.
Okay, so but for takeoff checklist, flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim set to 6.2 units and cabin call are given. Before takeoff checklist are complete. Okay, so
Canadian 459, Unicom 122,
off.
right, go ahead and out.
128, Canadian 459, Chris.
first stable. Takeoff reset.
knots.
Checked.
Canadian 77 Kilo, Hotel November, stand correction. Hotel November, runway 01 left.
I will be one right. Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
It would be nice if I would actually start reading when I get yeah, that's correct. Straight ahead, Delta, Papa, and Sierra holding
411 checked.
I-719, hold short of Lima Orange. At the 319, once the Airbus A330 passes from left to right, continue taxi.
Flaps on. All day.
Hello, control. Good afternoon, Canadian 2873, 57350, and inbound Heather.
We're back. I-319 disregard, continue taxi, just past the taxiway.
Flaps up.
Hi, flight 17, take this first left on Juliet, and then taxi stand 52. So this first
After takeoff
taxiway
checklist.
on your left,
Engine
and then
leads
find the
on,
stand
packs,
52.
auto, landing gear up and off, flap check,
Juliet,
no light,
find
and
stand
altimeters
52.
are
51.
standard cross check. So after takeoff checklist.
I just said 52.
Sorry, 52.
In event 73 Polaris, hello, identified. 660 Polaris, identified, stand on level 340, report to passing altitude.
Climbing 340, passing 5000, Nordic 60.
660, thank you, direct AGQ, no speed restriction.
Direct to GQ, no speed restriction, Nordic 60. Okay.
M9 Kilo, Echo 01 left, clear for takeoff, Stephenson 01010.
We can release the cabin crew.
Mr. 319, upon reaching London, wait to runway 01 right. Mr. 319, you're on reaching London, wait to runway 01 right. Scandinavian 2873, direct Melbourne.
Direct Aalborg, Scandinavian 2873.
So landlets going off, and we get visiting passengers. Check pressurization.
10 kilo echo, thank you. Polaris identifying
one is
time
moving.
level 360, once passing 4,000 feet. Rest is ready to VIPA.
Auto, on, off, on, auto, auto,
Climb
auto,
3,
auto,
reducing
auto.
0 and after passing 4,000 VIPA and KLM 9.
Okay. 61170, taxi via Romeo, Papa Sierra, holding point 01 right.
Poland Control, Olympic 063 from Bergen Airport, Sun 1A. Request you to Minsk at 5.
Olympic 063, clearance to Minsk, Massive for Alpha, climb 7,000 feet, walk 2521.
Via Master 4 Alpha departure to Minsk, initial 7,000. Squawk 2521, Olympic 063.
6063, back correct. Break Kaiser 319, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff, service in 010, 10 knot.
Clear for takeoff 01 right,
Okay, so I think we can begin to prepare a little bit for our arrival. So we are expecting, I think is runway 1, no, correction 35.
Scandinavian 251, push and start rope, pushing straight, QNH 1002.
Double check. And we are expecting runway 35. So ILS whiskey for 35 via Pesur 3 Papa via Coded. Execute. Yes. And we can begin to set up. So ILS whiskey 35. So the ILS frequency is 110.5. That was already in. Okay. And 350 on the course 350. 350. Okay, so then we can check for the landing data. So we
Right,
are
the
going
319
to
Polaris identifying plans at level 380, report your
Romeo,
passing
we are
altitude.
going to land at
Level 380
So the weather at Bergen now.
The 319, thank you.
010
Right turn direct
knots.
GQ, no speed restriction.
So
Direct
70 at 5. Temperature are
Event 77 kilo upon reaching line up and wait at 101
and
right.
there's 107 2 100.
Carrying 7199 contact Copenhagen 121-375. Have a safe flight. Goodbye.
Okay, so we are expecting to reduce our
Event 873 contact
Wait,
Copenhagen 121-375. Good
so
up.
it should be 60 to 800.
Copenhagen 121.375, Scandinavian 2876.
And that gives us the following number. So flaps 30 with 146, that's good. And we're going to use one to brake 3. Wait, I can actually check the
Polaris Control, Lima Echo 36 Juliet, request flight level 100.
Descending 160, proceeding direct Lunip.
Alpha 286
Block to station flight 1, Lima Echo 36 Juliet. You've been cleared to Unicom. Goodbye.
Yes, that's too far. So autobrake 3 is going
Unicom,
to
bye-bye.
and a bit of
Big
plus
1055, confirm calling.
Nordic 1055, confirm.
Big 1055, set squawk 4267.
4267, Nordic 1055.
I think I should go to leave the controlled airspace. And yes, we are.
Event 77 kilo 0 on the right, clear for takeoff, Sebastian 01010.
Okay, I think we can just begin the departure briefing. So
Nordic 1055, Polaris identified, cleared Lunip for Lima, runway 01 right, descend to level 120.
I think so.
Nordic for Lima, for let's approach runway 01 right, descending 120, Nordic 1055.
So, the weather nav at Flashland is pretty good. We have a northerly wind from at 5 knots and some clouds. 2 degrees, -5 on the dew point, and conditions 1009, and this is no saying. So, we are going to land by the PS3 Papa arrival. It's a very simple arrival, it's an R-nav arrival, so not requires any URs tuned in. Yes, so the airport elevation is 166 feet. Very simple. We have this little bit arc. I think we're going to just skip that because of the length. And yes. So then we are going to land at the ILS for runway 35. Guys, we see 110.5. We are going to have minimums of 364 degrees. No, correction, feet.
That station calling Bergen, sorry.
364.
Copenhagen 251,
364.
251 Golf November holding 01 left.
364.
Gulf November, runway 01 left.
364. And
Event 77 kilo Polaris identified, climb to level 310, therefore departing altitude.
Okay, so we for Mr. Crush we got to contract 350 to Iridav, then and holding at 350.
And Event 77 kilo, roger.
Yes, and the course is 350 and we have set that.
Jetpick 060, pushing straight QNH 1002.
445, and we want to taxi via Yankee to our assigned gate. It's a terrain at the east side of the airport. We have an MSA of 5,500 feet, so we need to be cautious about the terrain around. And
Sigma 170, thank you, was just about to call. The short delay, land at the way 01 right.
yes. So, and the clear skies, almost clear skies, and good weather. And
An event 77 kilo right hand, direct focus at no speed restriction.
Good, the departure is complete. And we shall begin our descent. Nordic 60 requesting descent.
620 descend flight level 260.
Descending to 60 Nordic 60.
An event 77 kilo right hand, direct focus at no speed restriction.
Okay, so we begin our descent.
Nordic 1170, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 01010 knots.
Okay, so we can then take the descent checklist. So, pressurization, landing altitude is at 200. Recall checked. Auto brakes into 3, landing data, flaps 30, 146 knots, and the minimum is at 364. And approach briefing is complete. Descent checklist is complete.
Trajectory, question Portugal, Polaris, identified runway 01 left via the RMP south, descent for level 120.
01 next RMP south, descent flight level 120.
Nordic 40 Golf, present position, direct to Monkey.
Right, Monkey, 40 Golf.
Equal 170, Polaris, identified, climb for level 340, report to passing altitude. From 170, Roger, right hand, direct GQ, no speed restriction. The right hand, direct to AGQ Alpha, Golf Echo, Kilo, Uniform. Nordic 60, further descend with Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom Nordic 60, ha det bra. Okay, so Unicom on 122.8. 122.8. Then we can descend further and we can descend to 120. So we have Flares Land Ground online. Unfortunately not tower. Too high, but I think that's just good because we are going to skip a good part of the arrival, so we are then going to be too high. So if we can go find Hooded there and take that direct after Pesur, Then we're going to land in 16:15. So we're going to turn on the seat belts in 9 minutes. So we can brief our passengers. Mine damer og herrer, en liten oppdatering fra cockpiten. Vi har nå byttet innstilling vår ned til Bergen, og er forventet til å lande om rundt 20 minutter. Været ser ganske bra ut. Det er fortsatt en nordlig vind på 5 knop, 2 grader, og så er det litt kyl rundt omkring. Vi håper at det er veldig fint flyttet med Norwegian og oppsider igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update from the flight deck. We are now beginning their descent down to Oslo, no, correction, Flesland, Bergen, and are going to land in around 20 minutes. The weather is still very good. It's a northern wind from the north, and 2 degrees and a little bit of clouds. We hope that you enjoy this flight Norwegian, and hope to see you again very soon. Okay, that was the briefing. Passengers. So we are still a little bit high with 800 feet, but we are taking it. So we should be worried about it. are soon passing 160. I think we're going to pass 150 below before we are reaching 1600 UTC, so then we're going to turn the seat lights. We're passing 150 now. Spring from 25, which is going to be around 6 nautical miles. Was 1009. Passing 10,000 feet. 6000. So land guides on continuous. Yeah, I think that's it. And temple. And we can do the approach checklist. So approach checklist altimeters are 1009 cross-checked. Approach checklist are complete. If you want to when I'm cross-checking, I'm cross-checking with the primary flight and the standby instruments. I'm not sure if I'm cross-checking the first officer's instruments. Because no one is flying, I'm sitting there and actually flying. So I'm cross-checking. Sun is going down. We should have taken this flight a little bit earlier, like in middle of February. Then we would have, or in the middle or yes, around the middle of February. Then we would have got a very nice sunset. Check the time again. Time is tonight. You have been for a nice landing then? You did a nice landing. You needed. And last year the landing at Bergen was not very good. It's a challenge to land at Lesland. Passing 6000 to check. We have Flesland ground online and Oslo approach is now online actually. So ground is at 1219, so we can reset that. 1219. Okay, so we are soon turning in base. I think it is. I'm not so good at VFR flying or like like general aviation flying. But base, I think it's the turn before final. I think I should know that, but I don't, and I don't know if you can know it. But we are soon final. And set flaps 5. Okay, so flaps is 5 and green light. So our velocity was 3000 at the set, so hope we don't need to descend further down. I don't think so. So we are turning in final now, and we can turn on the approach mode. So it's going to capture localizer and to the glide slope. We can set the vertical speed to minus 200 feet. No, okay. The plane won't descend, it will climb. That's okay. But we are now capturing, and it's actually snow here. Have fallen some snow since last time I were here, or I flew here. Very nice approach, and we are hoping for a good landing. So we can see the cabin crew. Okay, radio altimeters are live. Around 6 miles, so gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. So landing checklist. Landing cabin okay with engine slash thrusters at continuous speed brake arm, turning it down, and flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist are complete. 6,000. It's a little bit wind here. It's variable by around 12 to 9 knots. Not that stable winds. Is that a plane? Kidding. Okay, then go around. And I think about it. Okay, positive rate, gear up. Flaps 15. Level change. And okay. So we can flaps up speed. Up. And did that plane depart? Did that plane take off? It seems like it. Okay. We can take the after takeoff checklist. So, engine bleeds, on packs, auto landing gear up, no flaps up, no light, and altimeters are 1009 cross-checked. After takeoff checklist is complete. Okay, so arrival, we're going to land ILS-35 via Bodid. So we're going to fly direct to Bodid. Speed up to 240 knots, 45 knots. And off. And then we can take the approach. Where is it? It is go around directly followed by an approach when flying above transition altitude. Without flying above, yes. So auto brake is 3. Landing data, flaps over flaps 31 for 5 knots, and minimums are 364. Approach briefing complete, and nav 8 are set. So that checklist is complete. Need to be cautious about the terrain. So here is, I think here is Bergen city. I think this is the city, yeah. I think. Or it's something outside. Maybe it's longer in the mountains here. I don't know. It's not too far away from the airport though. So I forgot to say that we're going to land on Unicom, so that's probably the cause that the plane landed up, because it didn't recognize that it was an approach. But that plane didn't use Unicom either, so I think that he would have landed up on the runway if he had used Unicom out. But we have a tailwind, so that this sector should be quick and easy. We can see the airport at our right side. We are flying low and fast. This is very fast at this altitude. So we are soon going to reduce our speed. So I think we're going to be a little bit behind schedule, because the next flight is going to depart 16:40 Zulu, and that is around half an hour and 2 minutes. So we are going to be behind schedule. That is very frustrating. But unfortunately can't do anything about it as of now. We did a go around, and yeah. We are around 5 miles from Bodil. Okay, so we are going to reduce our speed to or extend the flaps. Just a sprint brake. And flaps 5. Is armed. So it's 30 minutes until our next departure. I think we should be able to depart in 30 minutes if we are very quick at the turnaround. And okay, so we can complete the approach. We are going to announce that we are around 10 miles from the airport. Listen traffic, Nordic 620, final runway 35, 10 miles. So now the aircraft on the Unicom should be able to know that we are 10 miles from the airport. Glide captured. Okay. Hope no planes are going to line up on the runway. And we have 1.8 tons, I think. No, our final research was 1.1, so we do have enough to have a go around, one more go around if we need to. And after that, we need to land. We need to get the plane down on the runway. Can't see any planes. Okay, get down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Cabin call given, engine start, reset at continuous. Speed brake on, gear down, and flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist are complete. Flesta traffic in Nordic 6004 by Falcon, runway 35. Flesta traffic. Got to check if ground is still online, and yes it is. Going to. Oh. Okay, autopilot is connected. I control.
Plus 100, 400, 300. Minimums.
Continue. Okay, we're going to Nordic light slope. Just now. Correcting.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Floating. Come on. Down. Down. Signals, reversers off, and auto brake off or disarmed. That flight took 52 minutes. And we can vacate here to the right. And why is this runway always floating in midair? I'm also going to give up. Okay, we can hold here, turn off the landing lights, and you as well. Track the speed brake, take up the flaps. Flesta on ground, go at Bergen, Nordic 620, vacate runway 35.
Nordic 620, go to Bergen.
Taxi Yankee Delta Whiskey to stand 29.
Taxi Yankee Delta Whiskey to stand 29 and Nordic 620. Okay, so Yankee Delta Whiskey to stand 29. So, turn on the taxi lights. our landing was I think that's best landing I had entire time. Minus 12 feet per minute. That's insane. But we think we landed a little bit too late. It was very in the air, very close to that we need to go around there. That I remember. That was very good. Okay, that was taxi with Charlie, and we're going to the left, the next left, because that is Delta, and then we're going to taxi Whiskey, and we're going to find the N29. So 27, 28, and I think no, that was 26. 29 is there. Okay, then we find 29. Turn on the APU. I think the turn one 29 was more to the right side here. Okay, Delta and Whiskey. Choose that to 9. Where is the... There it is. Okay. Turn off the taxi lights.
EU5.
Okay. Okay. So 2 blue, 1 red, engine's dead. Yes.
Government 682 requesting 542 Stockholm.
So
Scandinavian 682, clear to Stockholm Arlanda via go up to Delta departure runway 35. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 5521.
Clear to Stockholm Arlanda via the go up to Delta departure runway 35. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 5521.
Scandinavian 682, rig back correct.
We can request gate jetway that is coming up. We can request the baggage, and we can request to reset the trim. And there. Okay, so we can open, that was the wrong one, open the door on the left side and begin to deboard passengers. There. So, then we can take the shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps. Off, pitot heat off, hydraulic pedal set, flaps up, parking brake released, edge start levers at cutoff, weather radar off, and technical log are completed. Shutdown checklist are complete. So that was a flight time of 52 minutes. And now we're going to prepare for our return flight. So I think we are going to depart 55, so 25 minute turnaround. So we are not going to so not so delayed. It take up some time, and if we can, we are then going to depart as soon as possible. So we can this turn off you and 2000. So then we're going to make our next flight plan. So it's going to be Delta Yankee 637.
Senior 6.
Okay, so
approved.
Flight
QNH 1009. Push base south.
Okay, so it's going to be Norwegian
face south, QNH
617 from Echo November Bravo Romeo to Echo November Golf Mike. Call sign is going to be Nordic 617. Going to be an 747-800 with 848, correction, 84 passengers. Our registration is Sierra Echo Romeo Papa Delta. Double check, yes. And seal call are Alpha Delta Juliet Sierra. Alpha Delta Juliet Sierra. So at Gardermoen the weather should be good, and it is. So we don't need any diversion airport. So none. Passengers auto. And yes, so we can generate our flight. We can begin to unload the bags. So that was the wrong one. So what's in? File flight plan, and that is a departure in. Wait, we need to redo the flight plan. Edit flight plan because of the departure time. We are going to depart. It is 16:55, and here is 17:05. 16:55. So 16:55. Then close. Wait, cost index. It's going to be 15 in Norwegian. At Norwegian is 15, so we're going to set it 15. Or insert 15. Then we can file it on WhatsApp, and we can take up the PDF. So the fuel on our flight back is going to be free. We can take 4 tons on the same. We are going to have 175 passengers and 4,400 kilograms or 4.4 tons more cargo on the way back and less passengers. Okay, the passengers got very heavy bags today. So we're going to fly from Echo November Bravo Romeo to Echo November Golf Mike. No, Echo November Golf Mike. So it's going to be Nordic 6 what was it? 617. And we are going to depart runway 35. So, departure runway 35 via the Gokab. No, that was too far. Gokab to Delta departure. And via that is Lima 24 and Adobe. 4 and Adobe. Can activate and go to init ref. So cost index is going to be 15. Cruising altitude of 330. Cruising wind of 32842. And y is the transition altitude 10,000, 18,000, 7,000. It's going to be the transition altitude. And minus 61 here. Final reserves are going to be 1.1 tons. Yes. So we can check.
Let's land ground. Good day. This is lot 57.
Can begin to refuel aircraft.
26 requesting IFR
We
clearance.
didn't
Warsaw
turn off the
information
seatbelts, so we should do that now. And we are going to cruise at 330. So I guess at 330. That was not 330. There.
And run good day, coming near 251, vacated runway 235.
So, we was going to have 4.4 tons, so it's going to be 2.05 on the front.
Heading in 258.
Add
Taxi
2.15.
Charlie Whiskey to stand 3.
And passengers, we was going to have 175. Need to wait for the last passengers to leave.
Gate number 32.
Taxi Charlie Whiskey Gate 32.
So we can file new flight plan for let's say disconnect, connect. Let's go to Nordic 617. And it won't connect. Seven. There. Flight plan, visual server, and file it.
Let's land ground.
175, we can begin boarding.
For IFR clearance.
So
Clear
that's good.
to Warsaw via Scenic to Delta departure, runway 35. Initial climb 6,000 feet. Walk 7,456.
Around here. Some SAS, LOT, and SAS.
Via Scenic, Delta departure, runway 35, initial flight level 6,000, squawk 7450.
See that we are refueling the aircraft.
Lot 57 negative, squawk 7456.
And we are finished with the refueling. And now, refueling is complete. We can turn on the seatbelts.
Lot 57.
Lot 57, rig back,
yes.
correct.
Scanner event 682, ready for taxi.
So we are going to park in around.
Taxi to runway holding point
that's
Alpha
wrong
8
buttons.
via Whiskey and Hotel.
Yes, we are going to put part in around 13 minutes.
Taxi to holding
So
point
we're going
Alpha
to
8 via Whiskey
request
and
our
Hotel.
clearance. So We can list the 80s first, that is
Tower is not managed,
12525.
expect Unicom on 122 decimal.
Expecting Unicom 122 decimal, Scandinavia
25.
In Lima. Tom 1620 Zulu. Expect ILS Whiskey approach. Runway and use 35. Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact ground 121.9.
Yeah,
Wind 320 degrees 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers, or more. Clouds. Few at tower cumulus detected 2,200 feet. Temperature 1, dew point -3. QNH 1009. Nosig. Remark, wind 1,200 feet 330 degrees 14 knots.
What information was it?
This is Fulfland Information Lima. Tom 1620 Zulu. Expect ILS Whiskey approach.
Then I think we missed clearance. This is K29.
Push and start approved, QNH 1009, lot 557. Lot 57.
Pleasant ground, Nordic 617 at stand 29, Deflation Lima requesting Alpha clearance to Gardermoen.
Nordic 617, cleared to Oslo Gardermoen via GoCap to Delta departure, runway 35. Initial climb 6,000 feet. Walk 1312.
Nordic 617 is cleared to Oslo Gardermoen via the GoCap to Delta departure from runway 35. Initial climb 6,000 feet and squawk 1312.
Nordic 617, rig that correct.
Good. Okay, so squawk was 1312, so 1312. And 6,000. 6,000. Okay. I will depart in around 10 minutes. So we need to do the departure briefing very soon. And we are just going to begin the takeoff calculations. So we're going to take off from Echo November Bravo Romeo. We're going to take off from around 35. And then we can do departure briefing. So then, the departure briefing. The weather now at Flesland is very good. We have a headwind of 10 knots on our departure. We have a few clouds around, 1 degrees, dew point -3, QNH is 1009, that is set. And remark wind at 1,020 feet at 330 at 14 knots. So we are going to expect to push straight back and taxi via Whiskey Echo Yankee, and I think we can use Alpha 7 for our departure. Yes, so we are going to take off on 35. The heading is 350 and we have set that on our MCP. So for any emergencies under 8 knots, we are going to reject for NG for every abnormal things above 8 knots. We're going to reject for engine failures, fires, windshield warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call the reject takeoff, I'm going to close the thrusters, take out the speed brake manually, and apply maximum reverse. If the brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. If you are able, we're going to brake it the runway and do further actions after that. If not, I'm going to set the park brake on the runway and we are going to do the necessary checklists. If any more failures occur after B1, we're just going to continue to take off, raise the gear and post the rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After that, we're going to take the add no checklist, and decide what we are going to do. Then, for our departure, we are going to depart. This is the wrong, the wrong charts. Sorry, I'm going to just reload the flight. There. So we are going to depart from the Gukov to Delta departure. It's a very simple departure. It's an RNAV, and we are not going to tune in any VORs or something. Initial climb is 6,000 feet, and it's nothing more special. We are not going to use any nose abatement departure procedures on this departure. Yes, so we are going to. It's going to be a left seat takeoff with my flight director or master. We're going to use 11 VNAV for our departure, and the ILS is tuned in for the if you need to return back. And for any threats, we have terrain at our departure that we need to be cautious about, and we have a little bit of traffic, but that was arriving traffic, so we should be okay. So, any questions? Good, then the departure briefing is complete. So we're going to just continue the 35. What was our intersection? Alpha 7? Yes, but it doesn't exist. Alpha 8.
Lot 57 requesting to taxi.
I can take Alpha 6. And,
Lot 57
yeah.
taxi
So winds was
whiskey and hotel to holding point Alpha 8.
Wind was
Taxi whiskey hotel to holding point
at 10 knots.
Alpha 8.
It was 1 degree and connection 1009. Then we are just going to wait for the passengers to board, and the baggage is finished. Then it's just the passengers. We're going to board in 5 minutes, so we are needing to speed up the process, but we can't. That's not good. So I have calculated for Alpha 6, so we can take Alpha 6 for our departure today. Okay, I think you can say, hey, welcome to our passengers. Mine damer og herrer, god ettermiddag og velkommen til Norwegian rute 617 fra Bergen Flesland til Oslo Gardermoen. Flytiden vår i dag er fettet til å bli rundt 43 minutter. Vi er veldig snart klar for avgang, så setter dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet og følg med på den veldig viktige safety briefingen som kommer fra cabin crew veldig snart. Været for Gardermoen ser ganske bra ut. Det er litt vind fra nord. Det er 0 skyer, og det er 0 grader. Selvfølgelig, vi kommer til å gi dere en værrapport når vi har begynt nedstigningen vår ned til Gardermoen. Ellers så håper jeg at dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Norwegian flight 617 from Bergen Flesland to Oslo Gardermoen. Our flight of the day is expected to be around 43 minutes. We are ready to ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seatbelts, and follow the very important safety briefing that's coming from the cabin crew very, very soon. The weather now at Gardermoen is pretty good. We have a wind from the north and no clouds and 0 degrees. And we are going to give you a weather report when we have begun our descent down to Gardermoen. Otherwise, we hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Okay, so there, passengers are boarded. So 65.6 on our takeoff weight. 65,600.
Load 57.
And
Stefan Tower is not manned. Contact on Unicom 122.8.
17.7. And
contact Unicom 122.8, lot 57.
that. Oh, come on. We're going to use Alpha 8 for our departure because of the weight. Okay, so N1 limit. We are going to use 26k and a temperature of 46 degrees. No, 41. Sorry, 41 degrees. And we're going to use flaps 5.
Nordic 103, expecting you to contact left on ground.
29 and 148. And it's going to be 5.77. And it's going to be 148. 11 VNAV.
Nordic 123, left on ground.
We're going to set on Unicom. And
Lot 57, lining up on runway 35.
wrong button again. This is what we're going to use, and that is going to be 1226. So, we can take the pre-flight checklist. So, pizza cores are removed, oxygen. Tested 100%, that transfer display sets all at normal and auto. Window heat are on. Air conditioning pressure packs off, and APU bleed on. Flight instrument tracking 155, QNH 1009 and reading 150 feet. Parker brake set. Engine start, levers cut off. Radiator free at 0, and take taxi briefing are complete. Pre-flight checks below that. Fuel, we have 4 tons and all wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are set. Auto brake, RTO. CDU pre-flight aircars are completed. Takeoff speeds V1133, Broad 2139 and V2148. MCP V2148 heading 350 and 6000 feet set. Pre-flight checklist are complete. Didn't I start APU? We can release or close the door. And APU on. Then we can release you to have 80 meters, 90, that's okay. Flash and traffic, Nordic 617 pushing out of gate 29, flash and traffic. Okay.
Cockpit to ground.
Before start checklist, flight door closed, doors and windows are closed, and the collision light on, and the transponder out off. Before start checklist are complete.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off. Brakes released. Brakes released, here we go.
Okay, pushing back. Okay, and we can start engine number 2. 25 at fuel.
Pushback complete. Parking brake, please.
Parking set.
Brake set.
And engine number 2 stable. Starting engine number 1.
Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slip release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Fuel. And engine number 1 is stable. Generators on. Flight control check. Ailerons check. Elevators check. Rudder check. Flight control test are complete. And we can take flaps 5. And we can take the before taxi checklist. So generators are on, P2 heat on, anti-ice off, air pressure packs off, isolate for auto, correction, packs auto, isolate for auto, engine start switches at continuous, recall, checked, engine start levers are latent, flight controls check, ground equipment, clear and AP off. Before taxi checklist are complete. We can begin the taxi. Pleasant traffic, Nordic 617 taxi by Delta Yankee to Hollywood Alpha 8 runway 35, pleasant traffic. Okay. So brakes released. Going to get a beautiful sunset departure. Take a coffee card check. That turn. have Oslo approach online. Hope they are online until we go to land. So we are around 50 minutes late. The real plane or the real world flight departed at 1640 UTC, and we was scheduled to depart 1655, and we departed around 1657. So we are a bit late, but that was because of a go around, because the plane was taxiing in or laying on the runway while we was on approach. Pleasant traffic, Nordic 617 is landing up and taking off runway 35. Pleasant traffic. Okay, so we are then going to take off. Okay. Slow down. Okay, so we can go and take the before checklist. So flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer set to what is it? It says 5.7 units, and the cabin color given. Before takeoff checklist are complete, then we can take off. Rest stable. Take off reset. Checked.
V1 positive rate of climb.
You're up. Okay, not A. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Climb up to 330, that's our cruising altitude. 330, and we can proceed direct to hook up. And we can take the after takeoff checklist. Engine bleed on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light and altimeter standard. Cross checked. After takeoff checklist are complete. Okay, 10,000. Then lights off and we can release the passengers. Go to accelerate. Okay, we should check the presentation. It's moving. 330. Auto on off. Auto. And that seems good. And it seems good. Okay, we should then set up for our next correction for our arrival. Can we listen to the 80s at Oslo? Yes, you can. That was very low.
For not variable between 330 and 030 degrees. Kev OK. Temperature -1. Dew point -10. QNH1002. Noted. Acknowledge information Delta on first contact. Oslo Gardermoen information Delta. Time 1650 Zulu. Expect ILS or RNP approach. Runway 01 left and 01 right in use. Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact approach 120.45. Meta report. Wind 350 degrees 4 knots variable between 330 and 030 degrees. Kev OK. Temperature -1. Dew point -10. QNH1002. Noted. Acknowledge information Delta on first contact.
Okay. Then we have the weather. So expecting ILS 0 on left via the Adoptri Lima and Bamboo. And we are going to calculate our landing distance. So we are going to reduce by 1.1 tons, so 63,500. 63,500. So echo 01 left. Winds are 350 by 4 knots. -1. QNH 1002. So we are going to land with flaps 30, 147 knots, and we are going to use auto brake to check that, Oslo taxi and take off wind for runway 19 right. To 1,500. 2,532 on the break 2. That means we are vacating at Alpha 7. That's too far, so we're going to use on break 3. Good, and we can set up the approach. So we are going to land 0 left, ILS 0 left. Minimums are going to be 857 feet. 857. 257, 110.3 on the frequency. 110.3. 012 on the course. 012 on the heading as well. And it should be 7,000 on the landing altitude. Okay, then I think we should take the approach briefing. Okay, so we can begin with the weather. The weather now at Oslo is pretty good. We have wind from the north at 4 knots, KVK -1 and dew point -10, condition 1002 and no sig. So we are going to land via the Oslo P3 Lima arrival. Very simple, it's an hour arrival, and we have some speed restrictions and restrictions, but we should get direct without valve boost at some point. Sorry. Just disconnect the autopilot. That was an accident. Okay, so then we get to continue, and it is nothing special about the arrival. So we are going to land the ILS 01 left. It's minimum at 857 that we have set that in on the number 5 display. First on 012 and the frequency is 110 correction 110.3. And for this impression, we continue to climb on track 012 degrees to 5,000 expected by Oslo approach. Yes, so then we are expecting to make it at Alpha 5, Alpha 6-ish, and going to hold there and get our assigned gate. For the different terrain at the start of the arrival, but we are pretty high altitude, so we shouldn't be affected of that terrain. And I don't know if it's very much traffic around now. It maybe is, so we need to be cautious about that. Any questions? Good. That the approach briefing is complete, and we can begin our descent. So we're going to descend down to flight level 1.0. And go to descent forecast. We are not going to take any winds now because we have begun our descent. We're going to the transition altitude 7,000, and we are going to check here the equipment, and we are going to set 7,000 on the transition altitude. Single class. Yes, we do have the Wi-Fi on board. We do have. to set an global cruising level there. And 12045. Set 12045. So we are ready for the approach. Controller 45. I'm also going to get the warning. No, I think no. Are you kidding? Have we just lived? I can't find him on V-Pilot. I find Stockholm approach or Arlanda approach, but that isn't Oslo. Then we are flying for our, oh, okay, that's okay. So one we can say 45 to our passengers. 45. That is around 25 minutes. Mine damer og herrer, vi har nå begynt våres ned til Oslo og er forventet til å lande om rundt 25 minutter. Været i Oslo ser veldig bra ut. Det er litt vind fra nord, under sky og minus 1 grad. Vi håper at dere har hatt en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian, og håper at vi ser dere igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our descent out to Oslo and are expected to land in around 25 minutes. The weather at Oslo now is pretty good. We have variable wind and minus 1 degree, and yes, and no clouds. We hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. I hope to see you again very soon. Okay. Yes, approach just disconnected. So we need to fly down on Unicom so we can then just proceed down to Valbu. Not going to waste any time. That was like that. And we can go to the sand and we can 270 maybe. We are maybe going to catch our descent. Yes. possible to use vertical speed and take 2,000 feet per minute. So we can catch the altitude. Seatbelts. Okay, we are taking the altitude. Speed brake. VNAV. And we are going to set a fixed ring from runway 01 left at 6 miles. It seems like this flight is going to be my 200th flight into Oslo with Volanta. So when we land now and tomorrow, it's going to show the 200th flight out and in from Oslo. That is a lot. And that when I've used Volanta, it's most likely more. And there. Okay. Check the time again. If that is what happened now. Time is an easy see. No ATC online, unfortunately, and I don't expect it. But we have Sweden control online, airspace over Finland. We have Arlanda approach online. We have Copenhagen center online. We have Scottish center online. So it's air traffic controllers all around Norway. Okay, so we're going to set out to 3000 and current energy is 1002. High, but that should be okay. Okay, the clock is 17:13 UTC or 18:13 local time. Have Unicom. We are still too high. I think we can take and reduce our time to 617. Okay, so we are going to park at gate 68. That's where the rear plane landed. So we're going to land at gate 68. Check if any ATC is online at Oslo, and it is not. Okay, flaps 5. Service approach altitude is 5,000 feet. Local axis captured. And glide slow. Captured. Then we can set our approach altitude to 5,000 feet. Okay, voice is lagging. Carbon traffic Nordic 617, it's 9 mile final runway, 0 left, carbon traffic. Okay, down. Laps 15. Laps 25. Laps 30. Landing checklist. Okay, we're gonna give an engine start continuous. Landing it down, flaps for 30, green light, and landing. Yes, SP regard. Checklist complete. Traffic Nordic 617 is 3 mile 5 on runway 0 left, ground traffic. Checked.
Plus 100. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And outbreak is disarmed. That looks like a good landing to me. Going to be interesting to look at the landing when we have vacated here. Up. And now it's something in the distance that is just stop plane. Car traffic Nordic 617 vacated runway 0 left. Why? Okay, we're going to taxi gate 68. Or we should try to taxi to gate 68. So lucky.
Common traffic Nordic 3, correction, Red Nose 326, stand 401, we will start pushback and engine start up.
Okay, so the landing was 103 feet per minute, that's very good. Yeah, now it's better. Something in the military apron was something that is just when you fly into the airport. This is just crushing the FPS. There's something that is not loading properly or something. Just it only happens when you are at the party arriving, not when you're departing. Yes, there's something on the left side here. It is just don't know what to say. It's just yeah. Now we are beginning with this horrible lagging again. I can't do anything about it here either. Like 1 FPS. It's like a PowerPoint presentation. Going to remove around. So I stopped the timer now and we're full for 42 minutes but we taxied. So I think I'm going to remove around 4 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's going to be 39 minutes. The log. But what is it that is just to disconnect? Maybe something from WhatsApp. Maybe I disconnected now and it seems to be better. It's maybe that. No, it isn't. It is something with the airport. Can I please turn off the lights? No. Okay, we are going to turn off the lights when we are parked. Lights. Okay, 2 blue, 1 red. Engine's dead. So minus 103 feet per minute on our landing. That was very good. Again, reset. Trim. There. So we can turn off our light and set shocks and request ground power. Now it's better. West doors open. Turn off the seat belts first. And we can begin deboarding of the passengers. Then we can take the shutdown checklist. So, fuel pumps off, heat width off, hydraulic pellet set, flaps up, parking brake released, engine start levers at idle stand. Oh, correction cut off. Weather radar off and technical lock are completed. Shutdown checklist are complete. Okay, why is it lagging? Every time I fly into Oslo, it's lagging. If I have the freeway scenery or the orbits, it's just lagging. If it's something with the area around it, is it something with the scenery? I don't know. Okay. So that should be it. I hope that you enjoyed this stream today, and I am expecting to go live in Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and maybe Saturday, and not Sunday. So I'm going to see. I'm going to try to be live at that times. I wasn't expecting to go live today, but I do have time, so I took it. So I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again very, very soon. Have a nice evening, and bye bye.